Grand Rising, dear family, unto everything in existence, peace, love, integrity, and progression, I pray unto thee. This video is going to be titled, The Artificial Ethics Zone Focus. It's going to be a focus on the artificial ethics zone. What is the artificial ethics zone first? The artificial ethics zone is what the devil of the current world today desires to put all of humanity into. And the artificial ethics zone is exactly what the devil has all of humanity into today. Within all 195 countries. Within all the cities of the world. How many cities are there in the world? I never even validated that. How many states are in the world? No, there's 51 in America. How many are in the world? How many cities are in the world? I know there's 7,139 languages in the world, all a part of the artificial ethics zone, all of them. Every big number of thing in this existence, that word existence, everything within this existence right now currently is of the artificial ethics zone. Everything is. All of your religious beliefs, artificial ethics zone. All of your tribal wars, all of your tribes, artificial ethics zone. Yeah. All of your gangs, artificial ethics zone. Everything in Hollywood, artificial ethics zone. All of the foul, sexually oriented behaviors, artificial ethics zone. All of the foul ones only. All of your feminists, oh yeah, artificial ethics zone. And all of your racists, artificial ethics zone. All of them fake, wrong, evil, bad for the world to be here. And the thing is, all 7 of those things are within and/or they all stand on and/or are all placed on this one ethics zone I'm getting ready to label and describe to you. This artificial ethics zone, BKA, the world's 4-corner spirit prison. That's what this is. That's what the artificial ethics zone is. And all of your, and like I mentioned, those 7 evil ethnicities, or those 7 foul ethnicities that I mentioned, those are all standing on the one artificial ethics zone that I'm getting ready to label and describe. So, ethics. What are ethics? Ethics are a set of moral principles. Just keep the definition simple. I just made it short that gave the definition of all the definitions of ethics, or at least virtually all of the definitions of the ones that are online for you to see. You just follow what I'm saying. But the one key definition of ethics that I like the most is the one that says a branch of knowledge regarding moral principles. A branch of knowledge regarding moral principles. It doesn't say a branch of knowledge regarding immoral principles. It says a branch of knowledge regarding moral principles. What are morals? Morals, awareness with the principles of right or wrong behavior and the goodness or badness of human character. The actual definition says concerned. So that means to be aware and fearful with the principles of right or wrong behavior or the goodness or badness of human character. I just rather be aware with the principles of right or wrong behavior and the goodness or badness of human character. Meaning I just rather have knowledge of the good and or bad principles of conduct, character, and behavior. What is character? Character is the art of the conscious mind and the subconscious mind in one, because it is the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. Mental faculties, the light. Moral qualities, the foundation. Mental faculties, the light. Moral faculties, the moral foundation. Conscious mind, subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, subservient conscious mind, serves positive energy to your conscious mind all day long, meaning your subconscious mind is what gives your light the ability to be light. And the light is what gives the subconscious mind its abilities to be the subconscious mind. Or as the sun supplements the waters, and or as the waters supplement the sun. If you want to see it in that regard, how do the waters supplement the sun? Do your research. Moving forward, artificial ethic zone. That's what I want to talk about here. The artificial ethic zone. So, what does it consist of? Where does it come from? How do we have it? Because let's never forget, the devil is trying to force us to remain in it all day long. And what is the devil? The devil's abilities, qualities, and achievements. What are they? Her abilities: take life only, and the abilities to live them accurately. That's all the devil can do, is take life and the abilities to live them accurately. All of them. Destruction. That's what the devil is all about. Chaos. Manipulation. Destroy you and everything that you know of in every way possible without you even knowing that she's doing it. No, the devil is not a he, or at least that's not how it would appear to us. The devil would appear to us as a woman, not a he. The devil just tells you it's a he. It just tells you it's a he. But when you see it, it'll appear to us the same way a woman would appear to us. But is the devil a woman? The devil is nothing. Moving forward. So, oh yeah, I have an idea for the hyper distant future, right? Seeing as how I was born, now that I have more knowledge of how exactly I can comprehend these things, it's not just y'all that's telling me these things. I have a different level and or capacity to hold knowledge and to be able to label and describe it. Meaning the inner conscious mind, the third eye, and the throat chakra, the subconscious, or since it's the internal, it could be flipped, meaning where your subconscious would usually be, your physical body is internally, and where your physical body would be usually internally is your subconscious mind. You could also see it like that. It's just an invert flip. You follow what I'm saying? But that's the only one that's reversed and or flipped or rearranged out of all of the other forms in regards to the chakra tree Murdy parable. Just throw that out there. So the artificial ethic zone, though, real quick, or before I move on, what are the abilities, qualities, and achievements of the devil who is putting us into the artificial ethic zone? The abilities: take life and the abilities to live them accurately. Destruction. Qualities: war, hatred, division, and stagnance, meaning the devil's foundation, meaning the devil's so-called moral grounds are only for war, hatred, division, and stagnance. The devil's principles are only for war, hatred, division, and stagnance. What is a principle? A principle is a fundamental truth or proposition. Your fundamental truth is peace, love, unity, and advancement. But the proposition was war, hatred, division, and stagnance. And the devil was able to get that into you to be your fundamental truth. That is bullshit. BS. So, moving forward. Fundamental truth or proposition that serves as the foundation for a system of belief, behavior, or for a chain of reasoning. My soul funds my mental, meaning God's truth, the soul's truth. And God's truth is simply positive energy. God's truth is simply positive energy. God's truth is simply positive soul energy. God's truth is simply positive soul energy. Feeding itself into my conscious mind, or serving my subconscious mind what it is night and day nonstop. And it is giving my subconscious mind, putting it back in balance due to my awareness of it doing so. And it's putting my conscious mind back in balance and causing my conscious mind to drive upright and steady desires to my heart's location. And or my empire distributes peace, respect, balance, and progression due to my foundation being what it is in peace, love, unity, and advancement. That makes sense to you? The devil's foundation is war, hatred, division, and stagnance. And due to the devil's foundation being war, hatred, division, and stagnance, her putting you into this her using that grants you this artificial moral ethic infrastructure, the four corner spirit prison. It keeps you all in it. And now your foundation is her foundation. And everything she wants you to do, you do. Versus doing what you want to do. Literally what you want to do. Who are you? Who art thou? I know who thou art. Do you know who thou art? I do. I know your qualities through and through now. Moving forward. So, her achievements or the devil's achievements, its achievements, what are they? What's evil, ugly, abnormal, and artificial? Meaning the devil accomplishes things by making us do what is evil, ugly, abnormal, and artificial. Do you see? So, those abilities, qualities, and achievements there are what are shoving us down into this artificial ethics zone I am getting ready to label and describe to you. The artificial ethics zone, what does it consist of? Well, right now, currently, the artificial ethics zone has our soul star chakra in spirit, as well as our crown chakra in spirit, and as well as our earth star chakra in the physical, bound to what it is. And what is it? Abilities, takes life, and the abilities to live them accurately. Destruction. Qualities, war, hatred, division, and stagnance. Achievements, evil, ugly, abnormal, and artificial. So, then that would mean the abilities, qualities, and achievements of the artificial ethics zone that we are stuck in. What are the abilities of this artificial ethics zone that we are stuck in? Yeah, I just said them all, right? But more details, because the thing is, it has a lot to hold our soul star hostage. Meaning it just told us that one of its names was the soul star. Like the Vyapini, for example. If you ever heard of the word Vyapini, the word Vyapini means seat of the soul. No, she is not our foundation in any kind of way at all. She is not. She's just going to keep on trying to force us to believe that she is, because she's evil, meaning the devil, meaning who calls us Satan. Like I said, Satan don't exist. Those are just things she called us, because we don't want to live in endless wars naturally. We don't want to be the way she wants us to be naturally. Naturally, we do not. So she calls us evil, as she is. She calls us Satan, which is what really she is. There is no Satan, honestly. There is no Satan, honestly. Truly, truly, through and through, there is no Satan. It was just a depiction of her unto we, like it says in Revelation. Because a lot of you people will sit here and say things like, well, Jesus is Satan. That's what you would say, right? But then when you break the story down more logically, you'll notice that her, through us, killed him for no reason at all. Why? Because Jesus was down here, incarnated into the flesh, trying to help everyone realize how they need to truly be living, how they need to truly be standing, what stance they need to take in this existence. So, due to that fact, just like Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, Jesus received the same treatment as both of them. Murdered for trying to help everybody, and was succeeding, and was making headway, and was making an uphill battle with it, meaning Yeshua was about to destroy the artificial infrastructure completely. And it's all in you, all spiritual. So she killed him, or she had us kill him, because she can't do anything herself without us. She can't do anything unless it's to and through us. She can't do anything at all unless it's to and through us. You follow me? So we should take advantage of this. But the only way we could take advantage of this is if we see how this Vyapini that has us under this artificial logos, which is actually Vasundhara, because another name for the Earth Star Chakra is Vasundhara, and Vasundhara is this devil god of destruction I keep telling you about. The negative ethic zone itself. The negative ethic zone itself is Mother Vasundhara. The negative ethic zone itself is the Vyapini, which claims to be the seat of the soul. No, the devil is not the seat and or foundation of our souls at all. Our souls are its own foundation. Our souls are its own foundation. And we are the foundation of the soul. Our physical bodies are the foundation of our souls, the Most High God of the universe, the soul of the universe, the soul of us all. Believe whatever you want, though. So moving forward. So how do we get our soul star chakra, which is the Sutara, not the Vyapani? How do we get our crown chakra, which is the natural logos, not the artificial one? And how do we get our earth star chakra, which is the planet we are on, out of its immoral disposition? How do we do this? First, we have to recognize that it is in one. First, we have to recognize that our literal foundation is trapped underneath an artificial one. How can we recognize this? By seeing the details, the cracks in the sleeves, and the design of the artificial infrastructure it is under. We have what we need naturally to destroy it all, by any moral means necessary. Think about it, man. Morals are the foundation of reality. God is the source of all moral authority. Morals are the foundation of reality. God is the source of all moral authority. It doesn't say God is the source of all immoral authority, now does it? And I didn't say that reality's foundation is an immoral one, did it? Did I? Well, right now, currently, it's an immoral foundation. It needs to be destroyed completely in every detail. Why don't you people in Hollywood do more to band together? You know what, Nefessa Williams, that Aaliyah movie you're getting ready to do is going to have you do some very perverted things. The Chaos Mother is more in charge of everything in Hollywood now. Denzel Washington was just on a movie Kissing a Man. The Chaos Mother is in more control of everything in Hollywood now. So anything you do in Hollywood now will be way more perverted than it was before. Way more perverted. Only what is negative, she will have you doing more so of now. With all of the truth that we have put out here now, especially within these past 2 years, if you do anything in Hollywood at the current moment in time, it will be something in regards to selling your soul completely. You'll never come out the same if you keep on participating in her game. It's time for you to accept the truth. Stop hiding from it. So, what are the abilities, qualities, and achievements of the Artificial Ethic Zone, BKA, the world's four-corner spirit prison, or the world's four-corner moral spirit prison? This is why I call it a moral spirit prison. The fundamental truth. Well, now it's a fundamental lie. Right now it is. The abilities, for starters, all 7 of the deadly sins with 2 more outside are incorporated within the abilities, qualities, and achievements of the Artificial Ethic Zone. For example, wrath, greed, gluttony, lust, pride, envy, and sloth. And then the 2 outside are fear and ignorance. And the 2 outside are fear and ignorance. The 7 are wrath, greed, gluttony, lust, pride, envy, and sloth. And the 2 outside are fear and ignorance. And the 2 outside are fear and ignorance. So, the abilities of the Ethic Zone. The first one being jealousy. Jealousy is in the top. There's also pride in the top. Abilities. What are the main things about the Artificial Ethic Zone that is keeping you all bound to it? Jealousy and pride. Jealousy being of the conscious mind, pride being of the subconscious mind, meaning jealousy is in the top corner and pride is in the left. Pride, your artificial pride is your foundation right now. And your artificial jealousies are your light. You're allowing jealousy to be your light, and you're allowing this fake pride of yours for the wrong thing. I don't have anything against pride, honestly. Not too much, because it's like having something, whether it is of an internal source or an external source, granting you great, proper, not foul satisfaction. I recommend that. I recommend that highly. Whatever gives you proper satisfaction, not foul satisfaction, like the subconscious mind's energy that feeds itself into your brain night and day. The subconscious mind's purified, positive heart chakra energy in which feeds itself into your brain night and day. Meaning the heart chakra's energy feeds itself into your conscious mind night and day. Meaning the heart chakra feeds itself into your third eye, into your crown chakra night and day. It is your foundation. Moral foundation, not immoral foundation, moral foundation. Your heart chakra is. Moving forward. So, it is your branch of knowledge, a specific branch of knowledge that is the fundamental truth. The branch of knowledge the soul star chakra's fundamental truth, or the heart chakra's fundamental truth, or your subconscious minds, the positive energy that stems from your subconscious minds. It is the fundamental truth. And the branch of knowledge, which concerns your moral awareness, or not concerned, but is regarding to the moral awareness and or moral principle standards. If that makes sense to you. Moving forward. So, jealousy is of the conscious mind and the artificial infrastructure, artificial ethic zone. Then pride is of the subconscious mind and the artificial ethic zone. Then wrath, greed, gluttony, and lust. I had it set up in the four corner style. Wrath, greed, gluttony, and lust are within the right corner of this here parable, meaning due to wrath, greed, gluttony, and lust, jealousy and envy will not go away in you. And then also too, the fourth part of the ethic zone, artificial ethic zone setup. Sloth, fear and ignorance. Sloth, fear and ignorance. Due to you all avoiding knowledge, due to you all not desiring to know certain things, and this is also coming from the artificial infrastructure, your jealousy remains within your conscious mind of everything because you're too lazy to fix it. And then your pride for the world that you feel like is good enough for you, all the wrath, greed, gluttony, and lust that comes with it, you'll never fix yourself. And or you'll be too prideful and desirous of the evils that this world comes with. If this makes sense to you. The artificial ethic zone. Conscious mind being of full jealousy. Subconscious mind being of a fake artificial pride for the wrong things. I had it set up in numerous ways, though. I had it set up in numerous ways. This is just one of them. Involving the simplicity of the conscious mind's artificial setup and involving the simplicity of the subconscious mind's artificial setup. So meaning you are jealous of all things involving giving life or receiving life. You'll be jealous of those things. You'll be jealous of people living their lives. You'll be prideful for war, hatred, division, and stagnates. You'll be prideful for war, hatred, division, and stagnates. And due to you being prideful for war, hatred, division, and stagnates, you indulge in wrath, greed, gluttony, and lust externally, night and day, nonstop. What's evil, ugly, abnormal, and artificial? You can believe whatever you want, though. You can set it up however you want. I had it set up. I got it set up so many ways to talk about, so many ways. But the artificial ethic zone parable, it's set up differently than the way I had it before, involving the vanity and vexation being of the abilities of the artificial ethic zone. Because the artificial ethic zone at first, or the way I had it set up before I called it the artificial ethic zone, because at first I just called it an artificial disposition. It was called an artificial disposition, but this one is going to be called an artificial ethic zone. But it's all just the same thing. It's all the same setup, the same scenario. So the abilities of the artificial disposition was lust and jealousy. Jealousy, lust, vanity, and vexation. The qualities of the artificial disposition were, I believe it was pride. Starting off with pride, of course, jealousy conscious, pride subconscious. That's what helps me lock into it the most, even with all these other explanations that I have and all these other parables that I got for you. Pride. How was it set up? I have to look back at my notes. Don't have my own personal foundation set up, so it's still hard to memorize it all. But the way I have it set up is the way I need to destroy it as it is set up. This is what I'm ultimately setting up here. I am designing something for me to target and destroy. That is what I am designing here. I am putting words into the world that will give me the ability to destroy what I need to destroy properly. So, just stick to jealousy and pride right now. Jealousy is of the conscious mind in the artificial ethic zone, and pride is of the subconscious mind in the artificial ethic zone. And due to jealousy being of the conscious mind and pride being of the subconscious mind, your actions are for wrath, greed, gluttony, and lust. But due to that bottom one, the sloth, You don't want to figure out how to change these things. You just want to let them be for all eternity. But here's the thing, though. It's all by design, because let's never forget who put you in this mindset in the first place. Who put you in the mindset in the first place, right? The negative ethic zone put you in this mindset. What does the negative ethic zone target the most? Because remember, the negative and the artificial ethic zone are both outside of you in every way possible. The negative ethic zone targets your solar plexus chakra, which you see, your sacral chakra, which you taste, and your root chakra, which you smell. Targets those three the most, your lowest chakras, to keep you in them. Why does it want to keep you in your lowest chakras? Because it is easier to ensure you all keep doing the wrong thing endlessly. Vanity and or vexation of spirit. Did you know none of reality should even exist right now? But it does. Why? Find out for yourself. No, I'm just going to tell you. It's because dark matter is attacking positive and water. Positive matter or positive energy. Because the thing is, the positive spirit energy is not matter at all. It's not matter. I didn't say it doesn't matter. I'd say it's not physical, tangible, evidentially there. You follow what I'm saying? Existence. Existence. And the world is built for the love of a harlot. What am I getting at? This reality that we have here, man. There's something y'all need to know about it. I see hyper-distant futures. I see in the hyper-distant future. I see in it. I see how, I don't know if I said this earlier within this video right here, but I'm going to just say it right now if I didn't. I see in the hyper-distant future, the Chaos Mother soon will be bound to an open-air prison. She'll be bound to an open-air prison soon. And the reason why I can see this happening is because of the way I can comprehend the things I can comprehend. The level and or capacity of spirit soul, or should I say soul control in me. The level that the soul or the level that the light soul has its power within me, or the quantity of it that it is within me. Long story short, what I am trying to say is this. The spirit soul is pushing its energies into reality through me more than virtually everybody else on this planet. More than virtually everybody else on this planet, the positive spirit soul of the universe is pushing itself through me more than a lot of other people alive. And my thing is, okay, I'm a constituent of the universe. This is why this is possible, yeah? It's possible because I'm a universal constituent. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's possible because I'm a universal constituent. Meaning how the soul is able to push itself through me into the reality that we all inhabit together right now currently. So what I am getting at is this: due to the fact that I am still alive, no matter all, disregarding all of the truth I have put out here, because all of the truth I have put out here should have gotten me killed a long time ago. I mean, I get it though. My channel is not blowing up. Nobody's watching me. Nobody sees me. But it's like, I still get it completely. The positive energy of the universe is pushing through me into the reality that we are in more than virtually everybody else is on the planet. The positive and balanced energy, they're both doing it because they're both fused and they're both together and they're both ordered and sync and proper mesh together. And they cannot be separated from each other at all. They cannot be. They are fused, and they have been like this since the day of its beginning. But what is the positive water energy's beginning? What is it? I don't know the light water energy's beginning. I don't know the origins, the absolute true origins of spirit soul. I just know the absolute origins of reality. That's the main thing I know. But what came before reality, this is what I do not know. Where did the cloud of fire and lightning energy come? Where did the cloud of fire and lightning energy come from? And how long or where was the positive water and light energy? How long has it been there? These are the things I don't know of. The only thing I know of is what's right in front of me. What is wrong? And it needs to be fixed by any moral means necessary. This is God's universe. This is God's world, not the devil's at all. God got more power over all of this reality than any devil does in any type of history book or religious text that you know of. God got the power here in reality. God got the power in reality. Outside of your texts, outside of your religions, God got the real power of everything here. God run it all. Regardless of how you see it, I'm just going to keep saying things to ensure that God has you see it permanently. And you'll never be able to look away from it again. Ever again. Moving forward. So, we are God's foundation. Due to how the creators and or divine orders, positive energy is pushing through me into the reality of the world, I get a sense it can do that to everything that is a constituent of its reality. You want to know who's a constituent of the reality we are all in right now currently? The devil herself is, not his self. I'm not about to believe the devil is like us, and I'm not about to believe our women are like the devil. I'm not about to believe these things anymore. I'm not going to believe anything that you all believe in at all. Yeah, I say words with a slur sometimes. So what? My message is still getting out there clean. It's still getting out there. So this video is titled The Artificial Ethics Zone Focus. The one that the Chaos Mother is trying to keep all of humanity on the planet stuck in for all the days of their lives. Cursed grounds, cursed steps. Grounds that feed you negative energy versus grounds that feed you positive energy like the Father's heart does. Wait till I get my foundation. I'm feeding you balanced energy from it. All day long, nonstop. You will overwhelmingly cast all evil out of my reality. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. Because I want to live without it. So? Why you don't want to live without it? Well, I don't care what you want to do no more. Because I want to live without the evil in my reality. So I'm going to keep saying things to get it out. What you going to do? You going to do the same thing? Well, eventually you are, because I'm going to keep saying things out loud that's going to trick talk you into doing it. I just got to keep my mask on for a little while longer. No overwhelmingly crazy live excessive anger. Because that's what it's going to be in the future. Yep. I'm just going to be mad at everything all day long. Everything. Especially this reality right here where I'm subjugated to live with stained hoodies and holes all through them and whatnot. This is my image right here. This is my lifestyle. I'm 34 cycles of the Father's heart. And the reality is, the evil that runs this world is trying to ensure every step I take will be the wrong one. But then the first thing y'all will say is, oh, it's your fault. It's you doing it. Shalom, shalom, shalom. When these words plant, your entire world will be destroyed. I look forward to that. Because I'm going to be sitting down watching it with organic popcorn. Therefore, unto you all I pray, peace, love, unity, and advancement forever. Peace, love, integrity, and progression forever.